Okay, welcome back. Ooh, got a boom lobe. Um, Definitely need to be careful around those things. This is boomalope or a... Yeah, I think this... Oh, it's boom rat. My bad. There's two different types of these boom animals. Boom rats, which are small little guys like this, and then boomalopes, which are a bit larger. But they can be used to make like chem fuel and stuff. Whole bunch of fun things. All right. Let's go ahead, harvest and harvest on those. In fact, I should probably go ahead, put in order to harvest anything that is sort of ripe. Now, if it's not ripe, it won't harvest them. Let's go ahead and unforbid those. Do we get everything? Mostly. So we can go ahead and allow. Ooh, yeah. I do feel like really bad asking them to like go out into this extremely deep water, but it's kind of essential. Well, not for that steel, but for like the other stuff. It was important. So normally there's like a bunch of these sort of old structures, and if I had to guess, there's probably an ancient danger probably in here. Usually the ancient dangers tend to show up in are usually pretty obvious. Ancient dangers are rooms that are closed off at the start of the game and just have like usually mechanoids in them, which are, robots that try and kill you. It's RimWorld, so pretty much everything tries to kill you. So unfortunately, we did not manage to get our people into a building, which, it happens. But it should only be for one night. Let's see if we can go ahead and let's speed 3 this since they're all asleep. As for work, I just kind of let them do whatever. They'll stay busy. Okay, we did start off with a cat. Snooper. Male cat, healthy. Most of the animals aren't like starting animals aren't really that helpful. Usually the only ones that can be useful are like larger dogs, because they can be used to haul stuff and guard. Cat is just gonna kind of eat our food and probably shit on our rugs or something. But we love them all the same, even if they piss us off. Alright. So, yeah, for right now, I'm actually kind of curious. Do you have a bond of any kind? Health, needs. I don't think you do. I'm not seeing anything. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking maybe we want to just get rid of the cat. I know it's awful, but like it doesn't seem like they're bonded with anyone. And if we just keep them, they're just going to eat our food. I think... Sorry, kitty. Maybe later, but early game, I don't really want to waste food on a cat. It's not, like, the cat isn't really worth much meat or anything. But, yeah, sorry. I feel bad doing it, but also I don't really... Again, I don't really want to waste the time on it. I mean, if the cats were able to, like, go around and kill vermin or something, which is not really a thing, like, as far as I'm aware, they don't, vermin don't, like, get into your stockpiles or anything. Do want to let's go back down to speed 2 now that we've gotten a few things done. All right, what can you do, and can you do it quickly? Ow. What do we have? Who do we have on construction? We only have... Okay, yeah, that definitely has to change. All right, prioritize. Wait, why is this a steel one? It's so annoying when it just changes what type of... Yeah, I know. I know it will provide a debuff. Prioritize getting that done. I don't want this llama to go the way, or alpaca to go to waste. I usually just use a wood butcher table, at least early on. All right, I want you to go and... It's gonna be annoying, isn't it? There we go. Bill. So we need to create stuff. Do until you have, I don't know, 10 probably. It's fine. Prioritize. No, don't. Oh, you probably can't cook, can you? Who do we have on cook? I don't really like micromanaging this stuff, but I think early on we kind of need to prioritize. Okay, we got some passerbys. That's fine. Let's take a look. Okay, so this just needs to get, like, built. Seems like all the material is there. So we got some camel hide. Not sure why an alpaca would create camel hide, but maybe it's just the name. So you'll occasionally get little people that walk through. Okay, looks like he's just carrying some stuff. I think everyone pretty much has clothing on. Usually the people you start off with tend to have actual clothing. Who's the person with actual construction? Is it this one? Well, they have a passion for it. Not necessarily good at it yet. Which is why having them do flooring, yeah. Well, I'm working on it, okay? How long does this have? Okay. It's not great. This is probably going to turn into our makeshift food production and freezer area. So that being said, I will preemptively put in a cooler. That being said, we're definitely going to need some amount of power production. I often go with the wind turbines, and I'd like to usually put them around the fields, because the fields will keep trees out of the way and will also not block the wind turbines. Let's go ahead, grab orders. We're just going to go ahead and chop all wood, sort of all plants in this area. I'm also going to go ahead and do a haul on basically all this stuff. And I think the only other thing, and you will probably notice this about me, I tend to overwork my my pawns a little bit. I think I'm just gonna make this potatoes probably. I like to do rice for one of them to get sort of a quick, albeit more labor intensive crop going. I like the potatoes because they provide a lot for less work, and then like sleeping. And then a corn for a good yield but takes a little longer, so it kind of helps cycle it. A group of Leia are visiting the colony. They seem to have a few items to trade. Interesting. Okay. So trade works sort of like sort of similar to how trade works in Banished. If you remember that that Let's Play, probably don't, but do you want to go ahead? Let's see here. Mine all of that. That looks like it's going to be mostly iron or compacted steel, not iron. Okay, so let's find our best social. I think it's this person, seeing as how the other two don't have the ability. I'm going to have Vaughn trade with Dennis. Okay, what do you got? So we could buy some more meals from them. We could buy some medicine, reinforced barrels, or heavy SMG. That is kind of tempting, but I don't think we necessarily need it right now. So yeah, the way trade sort of works, You trade with silver. Silver is your currency. But you can buy or sell your stuff, and once the interaction is all done, it'll transfer the amount of money. I could see us maybe wanting a few extra packaged survival meals, but may want to sell these. I don't know. I think we'll just not worry about it. Now, they'll stay around for a little while, but eventually they will leave, and sometimes they'll actually leave you a little gift or something, which is pretty nice. Would have been nice if they could have, finished this already. Maybe I need to, like, oh, that's right. Let's turn down this hall now that we've gotten all of that taken care of. Unfortunately, these two are going to go and sleep. We do, like, can I not tell you to work on this? Okay, guys, can you leave? You're really distracting my people. I mean, they're... Yeah, unfortunately, every time they get interrupted while sleeping. Thankfully, it's only like one per time, but it's still kind of annoying. I really wish this person had better construction skill, because they keep botching everything and it's really annoying. I wish we had better construction skill people. So the way construction works is they'll lay down a blueprint and then someone will go and build it once the materials are all there. There is a chance that the construction will fail, which means they botched it, and you'll get, I think, like half of the resources back that you put into it, which, good, leave. Unfortunately, they did not leave anything for us. Yeah. All right, so there's one thing left, and that is the cooler, which we need a bunch of steel for. Now, we have a small chunk of steel over here that we can at least get some value out of. I'm surprised we don't have any left over here. Yeah, why did I... Oh, do we need components? Is that what it's... No. Why didn't you finish this up? Pretty silly. We are kind of out of components over here. But we have 27 components just laying here. All right. I think I am going to get another stockpile into here, probably just like right here for right now. We can expand this later once this stuff is out of the way. Wow, fresh medicine, drugs, none of this stuff. Well, wart is good. Wart is basically is what you need for alcohol production. Yeah, we do want plant matter stuff. So everything else, though, I think we can go ahead and keep out. So at this point, what we can / should do is we should try and kind of plan out a housing situation. Now, you can either do like a full-on barracks, or what I kind of prefer to do and what I've largely seen, like based off of what I've seen, which admittedly isn't a whole lot. I prefer to give everyone sort of their own separate rooms, and that just feels a bit nicer to me. Cancel that because I didn't mean to do that. I don't think we're going to go full on like 7x7s, 7x7 rooms right now, just because that's a lot. I think what we're going to kind of stick with is something a bit on the smaller side. Let's go ahead. We're just going to stick with single beds for right now. I like to give them end tables because that helps improve the quality of the room a little. Not by much, but a little bit helps. Oops. Kind of annoying that you can build over a wall with a door, but you can't build over a door with a wall. All right. Furniture, end table, wooden bed. And you can rotate using E or Q. All right. For right now, that is fine. And again, we'll probably kind of change things up as we go. I'm going to floor underneath the doors as well, just so trees don't accidentally grow in there. So again, I think we're probably going to board up most of this area. We might leave this open. I'm not sure yet. What I've been kind of thinking is that we kind of block off like this and here, and we build a bridge over into this mountain and just use all of this area as sort of a defensive bunker. And then we just heavily fortify like this area. Mad squirrel. All right, where are we at here? Wonder if it's gonna get lost in the current. How is it not like drowning? Looks like it's just walking on the water. All right, it's actually starting to get close. I would very much like it if these rats would get out of our stockpile. Okay, there it is. It's like, where is it? Okay, you. So let's grab you. So in order for you to like manually tell them what to do as far as combat is concerned, you need to grab them. You can like select them that way, or just click on them, or grab them on the map. Um, you hit draft, which is the little cross swords, and you can right click them. That will tell them to go someplace, and they will shoot the animal. Okay. And you do have to remember to undraft them, otherwise they'll just stand there like dunces and not do anything. Let's go ahead and harvest. Harvesting these berries. When you harvest a plant, you're just telling them to get the food off of the plant. The plant will still be there. But it'll continue to produce. Now, if you say, if you use the cut plant option, that will actually get rid of the plant itself, and it'll just be gone. Would have been really nice to get this done. I don't know, how are we doing on food? Also, do we actually have like meals in here? Okay, not that stuff. I usually make a separate little stockpile for corpses, as in the corpses that we're going to be using. Okay, yeah, we do have okay. Let me, oh, it might do that weird thing where it doesn't let me actually place down a stock zone or stockpile because it is adjacent to another stockpile. So let's go ahead, stockpile. This one needs to be corpses, animal corpses. We're not cannibals. We're not gonna be eating humans. Speaking of which, we probably do need a stockpile specifically for that. Probably over here. Yeah, let's just do a little stockpile like that. So I usually put like human-like corpses over kind of often on the other side of the map. If it's like a colonist body, then I'll make like a little grave for it. But for just a, or for a I really wish people were a little better at construction. Okay, I am going to, we don't have anyone that's good enough yet. What skill level does this need to be? Oh, that's actually really annoying. Yeah, if I had to guess, we probably need a skill level of 5 in construction before anyone is able to actually build that stuff. Okay. Sorry about that. People being loud outside. So go ahead and darn it. I completely forgot about it because I thought they had already done it, but apparently not. That's annoying. That could have fed us, given us another 5 meals. Alright, well, I guess that means that we need to hunt another alpaca or something. We could try and tame some of them, but early on, that's a lot of resources to commit. Once we get more of them, it will be fine, but if we can maybe not botch all of our construction, that would be great. Oh, we do. Okay, that one is dead. Cool. All right. Let me go ahead. Put in an order to haul all this stuff. And we might want to find a better place to kind of put them. This is kind of pretty far out of the way. And you can use this stuff as a more defensive option, which is what I usually like to do. But we'll see. All right. Oh, these are the boom lopes that I was referring to in the last episode. All right, so I think this is where I'm going to put in a cut, and I will talk to you guys next time.